Hey folks, it's Rob. Welcome back to RimWorld Alpha 13 here in Death Valley. I believe this is episode 19. If you had told me starting out I would have gotten 19 episodes out of this, I would have not believed you. Let's see what we got here. We got boom rat leather. Alright. I suppose that's going to be worth going out and getting. Especially since the bugs seem to have minimized in this area since my efforts. That isn't to say we should give up, but definitely pushing the bugs back seems to be working in that they are much more manageable. So, completely eliminating the bugs, I don't know if will work. I don't even know if I eliminate all the bugs if they won't come back, because the situation is still going to remain where they might be able to exist. I don't know if I can have more than one infestation. If I were to dig through here to say over here to create a little shortcut down to this nice little resource area, I don't know if I could get an infestation here in the tunnel. Hard to say. Oh, Andos needs treatment. What's wrong with Andos? You got a bite. When did you get a bite? I don't know. Well, if you need treatment, man, go get treatment. And Para has a bad mood, because of course she does. My brother died. Couldn't do anything about that. Feeling bad. Shared bedroom, I can do something about that. Disturbed sleep. Wearing worn out apparel. Well, your helmet sucks. We could make more helmets if we have the raw resources. We have 162 steel. Components, 4. It takes 2 components to make a new Kevlar helmet, and I think like 70 steel. Let's have a look. Let's see, the military helmets need 40 of whatever you're going to use to manufacture them, so that's the raw resource, right? So plasteel, steel. Of course, if it's gold or uranium, you have to multiply that by 20. So instead of 40, that is 800. So 800 silver to make one helmet, for example. And then, of course, you need 2 components. The Kevlar helmets. Have I made any Kevlar helmets? I have not made any Kevlar helmets. Okay. Add bill. Kevlar helmet is 70 steel, and steel only, and 2 components. So it's not impossible, it's just more a matter of the cost of the resources, the components, and I don't know. Well, is this degrading out here? Maybe it took a mortar hit. It doesn't matter. It's a -3 beauty art statue. It can stay out there. The assault rifle shouldn't, though. Make sure folks who are good at shooting have their weapons. I suppose that's Castro's, isn't it? Go get your assault rifle back, man. And, I suppose we'll need further places to store equipment, and I need further places to store humans. These are occupied, right? Yeah. Okay. I only have the one couple at the moment. Well, nobody lives over here. I could move Pyrrha in here. Here. There you go. That'll help with some of their mood issues. Another thing that'll help is a little assigned joy time. Let's see, it's hour 10, so if I go to hour 11 and just go, hey, you're gonna have a required happy fun time, okay? And I didn't re-restrict Barrera. Okay, there we go. You now have enforced happy fun time. And where can I build a little more housing that would work inside the base layout? I guess over here. Yeah, that makes most sense. I mean, this dumping stockpile is not exactly the best neighborhood, but at the same time, basically my expandable area is really over here or over here. I could put something up in the middle of the field area here. Yeah, that's not actually a terrible idea. We do have enough granite blocks now, so building another structure is not terrible, resource-wise. I don't want to knock down the rice field, otherwise I'd build it adjacent here. Well, I could kind of etch into the mountain a little. He says, contemplating a terrible idea that will get him bug problems. Nope, we're going to have a freestanding structure. Let's see. Or I could try to sneak something back in here, but then again, this needs to be open. Yeah, so... Oh, a bit more. Like that. That makes a nice 5x5. Everyone's happy with a 5x5 for themselves. Actually, do I have wood for the door? Got 27 wood there. Really don't. Well, 175 there. Yeah, we got enough wood for a door. Alright. Let's see, we got marble. 37 sandstone blocks is probably not enough for the floor. Yeah, I need 100 plus the entry. Don't really want to use marble for the floor. Suppose we could restart block production. Yeah, block production's open, but we don't have any material to work with currently. We'll need to bring it in. Alright, what do we got? We got marble, granite. Be good if there were some sandstone blocks still to cut. Yeah, here we are. Bring those in. Hey, don't go walking off without hauling. What do you think this is? You guys can all bring that crop in instead of leaving it lie out there in the sun. Yeah, roof collapse. Pyrrha's still unhappy in her mood. Yeah, my friend died. My brother died. I'm feeling bad. I'm wearing crappy clothing that protects me. I disturb sleep. I don't really care, Pyrrha. I don't care. You know, go berserk. We'll go and beat your crap out of you. You'll go and spend time in the med bay, and then that'll be it. Ivan is still very slowly walking off the map. Okay. I can transfer the spare bed from here into this room, which means I don't have to manufacture another bed right away. Now you guys over here aren't getting a free pass. I'm just like dealing with my own business for a moment. Alright, he finally got off the map, so our faction relations with Singer's Cave is actually doing quite well. My relations with Manuka Pig would slowly improve if they wasn't for the fact they constantly die. Male gender. So all the males are affected by this drone. Lovely. Nothing I can do about it either. I just have to wait it out. Now, I wouldn't mind shooting up a couple bugs, just to kind of keep them away from things. So I don't want them encouraged to come back, you know? Although I do like the fact they keep bringing down the roof on themselves. Trigger, how bad is it for you, man? You got the flu. Okay. Well, you know what? We're not using good medicine on you, even if I had any. And I do, but it's currently in reserve. Wait, did I put that bill in for the Kevlar? Oh, man! And I didn't restrict its work. Your crafting is 6. Welcome to shitty Kevlar helmet land. Ah, crap. Well, it could be worse. At least he's going to make it... I mean, the outcome will be a Kevlar helmet. It won't be the results are going to be, well, totally fucked that up and ended up shoving it into my eyeball. It'll just be that I'll have some shitty Kevlar helmet that someone will use instead of the shitty Kevlar helmet they're currently using. It does mean I'm going to be down to 2 components. Yeah. Which means I can suffer 2 breakdowns, and then that's it. We can't fix anything anymore. Oh yes, trader visitors, thank you. And they're coming from a way where they're going to actually get here. Okay. Guys, on your best behavior, we need to trade for a good deal. I should probably put the cooker in the freezer. The thing is, you can't just move it. You have to build a new one. And I'm pretty sure it's 2 components for the cooker. Right. Who's going to do our talking today? Well, Piro, you got 11, 8, 8, 9. I guess it's going to be Piro. Piro, you can finish your meal. Thank you. Now go talk to Vladimir. Right. First off, do they have components? Yes, they have 2. Great, we'll buy them. Secondly, they will buy simple meals. Awesome. Have a bunch. Maybe not all of them. That way we don't starve. They do have some medicine. We'll buy that. They will buy some of my shittier weapons. Like this thing. 81 cents for that's how bad that pistol is. I would sell the frag grenades, but I want to keep 1 set of frag grenades on the base. 2 poor pistols. I'll sell 1. Actually, I'll sell 2. I don't have space for the assault rifle at the moment. We'll keep the incendiary rifle and the assault rifle. We can sell some beer. They have a little more money I can squeeze out of them. So, yeah. Not that I really need the cash, but... yeah, more beer will come in our future. So that gets a little more medicine, a little more components. If I send specifically someone to go and haul the medicine right now, that'll stack. Yeah, sure, I sent Stumpy McGee to go do it, but whatever. And then you dump it in a special spot anyway. Fine. There, it's forbidden. You guys can't have it. Trying to save up. Now I have enough medicine to build a hospital bed. However, I need steel for that job too. It's 120 steel for a hospital bed. We currently have 92 steel. I need to bring in more smeltables or mine steel from somewhere. Now, as you can see right now, mining steel isn't something we can really do too effectively. This is like the only deposit I can have immediate access to. It is, however, in bug territory. So, getting to it is not necessarily going to be the easiest thing. But, we can do it. Get a simple squad and we can eliminate some of the bugs in the area. Well, nice to have Vladimir standing over Vitaly while he sleeps. So, nice colony you got here. Just trying to sleep. Don't mind me, I'll just breathe heavily over you. That's okay. Alright, so it looks like the stupid Kevlar helmet that Pyrrha was wearing has been taken off. It's got 33% of its health left, despite it being good quality. I'm certain it's on Pyrrha. Let's see here. There she is. Steel military helmet. Nope. Alright, so who got the new helmet? You look like you're wearing a military helmet. You look like maybe Trigger? When did Trigger get out of bed to get a helmet? Awful. Well, apparently he got it. So that was an expensive mistake. And fibrous mechanites. Tony has them. And Blur has them. Oh, very nice for both of them. Fibrous mechanites means that they will have improved moving and manipulation and blood pumping, but they will also be in pain all the time, which will not help their mood. Right, move this bed into here. Don't think anybody else is sharing at the moment. Castro and Tony live here. Trigger lives here. Yeah, it really doesn't take... I mean, nobody's really sharing anymore. I think I only had Pyrrha in here because it was air conditioned. And during the heat wave, that was important. But I don't think that's important anymore. We have enough granite left for an equipment rack. Oh, we got colored lamps now, that's right. It's 30 of whatever to make an equipment rack. And a roof collapse. I forget, did I get my next, yes I did, my next sarcophagus is ready. And there's our crop of hops, so we'll have more beer to replace the beer we sold. More roof collapsing. If it didn't happen all the time, it'd be more entertaining. Really, Trigger, you haven't been out of bed for this flu. There's a long time healing, too. And why aren't you in the one with the monitor? Oh, because you're in the good bed and that's the awful bed. Well, that's fair enough, I suppose. In fact, let's reinstall that so it's out of the way. Won't be your first choice bed. Right? And then reinstall this, like here. So now you get the benefit of it. Immunity gain speed factor plus 2%. I mean, I know it's not huge, but it helps. Trigger's in a terrible mood. Why? Because he's stuck in the hospital, basically, and there's a psychic drone doing minus 21. It's a beautiful hospital, though, so that's nice. And it's a pleasant environment. He's extremely comfortable in his bed, and he has low expectations. However, he is wearing worn-out apparel, sick, cramped environment, disturbed sleep, feeling terrible, psychic drone. Why is it a cramped environment? Because this is also my prison. If I take that out, that'll probably help. Let's see how he feels now. Still cramped. Maybe once it's gone. Pyrrha also is in a terrible mood because she's Pyrrha. That's beginning how I'm feeling about it now. Moderate amount of pain, sick, disturbed sleep. She has fibrous mechanites, so of course, you know, she has that going on. I've kind of helped you a lot here so far. I mean, you're not sharing a bedroom anymore, and the disturbed sleep thing really shouldn't happen anymore now we're done popping into your room for shit. Right now, we've taken the table out. How are you doing? Yeah, you're no longer cramped. That helps. Your mood is still awful, though. I mean, this feeling terrible is just, I feel terrible right now, and it just happens, right? That's a -10, all by itself. I can't do anything about that. The disturbed sleep times 4 is because you're in a hospital bay, and we keep popping in to do things like feed you and do shit like take the table out so you're not cramped. Alright, so we put the plasteel knife and the incendiary launcher in there. That's fine. I don't want those wasting away in the world. I do think I should... I mean, it's actually causing a drain on the responsiveness of the game. My frame rate is 24 down here. It's terrible. Thrumbos, huh? Good luck, Thrumbo. Although bugs don't really attack animals. Except for my cat. Other animals, I guess, it don't bother. So the Thrumbo can just kind of hang out here, I guess. I mean, is literally just standing. So... whatever. Yeah, keep dropping the roof on yourself. I don't care. Here, cut that support out, and then cut these two out, and then see what happens. It'll be fun. The psychic drone's ending, so that'll help. See, here we are disturbing Trigger's sleep again because we're feeding him. But he ate a fine meal, extremely comfortable, low expectations, and the other thing's gone. His mood will shoot back up to something normal. So that's good. Yeah, now we're back just to poor mood. And Castro's checked in for his treatments, because he has sensory Beckonites. And would be a good candidate for a prosthetic eye, if we ever had one. Right, Castro. I want to use you. Don't want you brewing beer right now. You can cook, that's fine. Who else do I want to rouse from bed? Blur? Yeah. You can back him up. Vitel, you don't have a weapon at the moment. Barrera, you're like my sharpshooter. Come on out. Right, the three of you, since Trigger's got to be in bed, are going to come out here and help deal with some of this mess. Blur, you're on backup. You just stand there. Okay. We're going to just basically wipe our way over to this area. Just make sure that the mining area is clear. I know Blur's not really doing much here. It's just in case something comes running at us. Having a trigger-happy person with a shotgun comes in handy when that kind of thing happens. Alright, nothing in the immediate mine vicinity. Make sure the area is clear. Castro, just finish that off. Thank you. Anything up here I need to worry about? I don't think there's anything I need to worry about up here. Alright, we'll make a sweep further down then. Good. Making progress. Maybe move Blur out from in front of the guns. See, that shotgun comes in handy. Damn it, Blur! Everybody else goes in the one direction, you gotta go your own special fucking way. And you're dead. Amazing. Fucking amazing! Well, you know what? You were shit, Blur. I don't care. You guys. Finish off that pile. Castro, finish off that. And Barrera. Right. You guys are off draft. Go eat. Thanks. Now, yeah, strip the body. We're not burying good stuff. Right, there it is. Blur, congratulations. You're our next person to be buried here. Castro, you're not burying them in a grave. Forbidden. There you go. There we go. So, what's on the how was Blur remembered? Poor thirst. The sarcophagus bears an illustration of a despairing desert. The smiling head of a fisherman watches over all. The work is shaded in hues of black and blue. That is, the game had nothing to say about Blur, and basically just came up with some art. Didn't have any event attached to it. Unlike, for example, here, our dear Tony, who had a recruitment of Ghost, for example, right? And now I got to build our sarcophagus somewhere. Maybe here? Yeah. And marble blocks. I could fit a few in here if I did it like that. That's true. Or we could put in a cubby hole over here. Maybe over this way. Like over here. Alright. And yeah, we'll fit 3 in over here. Okay. So I need to bring in the corpses to keep the bugs from feeding off the corpse. Oh, and you would just show up over here. After all that work. Cost me a colonist. Right, any of this gear worthwhile? Nah. Kind of shitty, actually. Even the shotgun's not brilliant. What are you doing, Andos? You're harvesting strawberries. Okay. You're cheering up Trigger. That's well worth doing, actually. Keep them from mentally breaking. Right, let's send you down here. Vitelli. There you go, you're unrestricted. Please haul in some of this garbage. Actually, just get it inside the wall. That's all I really care about. It'll get hauled in later. I don't think this Mega Scarab just like taking attention to the wall over here. I want to get the corpses out of here because I don't want to encourage any bugs to come up here. And they will. They will come up here to eat other dead bugs. Besides, this is food for my hamper. Okay. That shotgun's nearly destroyed. Another one there. There's a shiv. One there. You're alive, aren't you? Yep. And then there's this stuff I want to bring in. And then the mining. You're going to bed? That's fine. Actually, Vitelli, you done what I need you to do. Tony is tending to Trigger. That's fine. You can tend to Trigger. Don't want him dying of the flu. Castro, you're going to butcher? Why don't you go haul in this Mega Scarab before you go butcher, huh? Before it spoils. And we need a bit of cleaning in here because this kitchen is looking miserable. Tony, you are going to go to rest? No, you're going to go clean some dirt. I gotta tell you to do this one at a time, and it's really annoying, but we're doing it. I got one thing to say for it: it won't kill you. The dirt might kill you, because you might get an infection, or you might go nuts because of the state of the place. But I tell you what, cleaning the dirt won't kill you. There, I think we got most of what we got going on here in the kitchen. Now some of this on here. This is a tiny little cramped environment they go into very short term. So that tends to have a bad effect on their minds. And now Tony's going to get her own treatment. Okay. Alright, Pereira got away with that. Good. That'll be good for the smelter. Actually, we'll get a load in before we turn the smelter back on. Oh, is it time to harvest trees? Cool. See, the bugs are back. Now I gotta kill this thing. Not good enough. Not good enough. How you guys doing over here? Managed to completely uncover part of your nest. On the positive side, they're no longer trying to dig their way through my wall. Hey, Andos is actually hauling away, but Bramble isn't. Bramble, no. I'm just gonna walk off. It's an actual raid. Haha. Well, if they're gonna prepare for a while down there, I'm not bothered. Oh, that was like a Mega Doom rocket or something. Jesus. Well, good thing I don't know how to deal with it. And it is nice of them to go and kill some of the bugs for me. And now they're fleeing. A couple, I think like three of their guys, two of their guys are dead. Another one is down. Sacriel, the worker here, can't make it. He's down. They did take a couple bugs with them, but generally didn't manage to kill that many, and then they ran off for their lives. The raid's already over. And I don't even know why this is dropped here. Well, okay. Hey, we finished the power armor research. Component assembly. We'll learn how to make components. Gives us choices, right? Who knows what you need for power armor construction? Would it be here? Yeah, power armor helmet. Now, I must remember to cancel this beforehand. It requires plasteel and components. 7 components, 60 plasteel. Alright. We're not keeping that bill. Thank you. That's just the helmet. Actual power armor takes 18 components and 135 plasteel. Well, it is high-tech stuff. I don't think I'll ever be building it. Hey, Trigger's not in here anymore. Awesome. Let's reinstall the bed into the corner over here. And this too. That's it. Medical. This awful steel bed really shouldn't be in here. Because awful beds are actually awful. It is suitable for when I'm using the place as a prison. It's not really suitable for anything else. Well, move it away from the vent. We'll keep it there for now. Alright, I should reform an assault team. Trigger, you're gonna eat. Pyrrha, you're gonna go rest. You're annoying anyway. Trigger, where'd you go? Trigger, you're heading to bed, huh? I don't know. There. Take that required joy time off. Roof collapse. There we go. We got our sandstone blocks now. Oh, nope. See, sandstone, not sand. There we go. We'll pave the area under that. Tony's visiting the grave. My friend died. Such a wonderful person. Opinion of my husband helps out. Wearing worn out apparel in darkness. Of course you're in darkness. You're visiting the tomb in night. Someone whose life was so uneventful that we couldn't put anything of note on their freaking sarcophagus. It doesn't even have an image of the person. It has an illustration of a despairing desert. Yeah, maybe we'll expand the floor a little. Just like that, yeah. And those two squares of growth tile are not going to make any difference. It's just gravel anyway. Right. That's nice. Alright. I do want to establish a little mining operation. Mine. Those are known spots. We'll go with that to start with. Castro, you're cleaning, which is great, but now you're mining. Okay. We need to deal with the mega scarabs before you get over there, actually. Same goes for you, Trigger. And you, Barrera. Actually, I think you're clear now. But we'll have you haul in the bug. Wouldn't mind killing that. Good. Just finish it off already. Our roof collapse. Poor mood from Trigger. Well, ain't that a shocker. Okay, we got enough of the bugs out of the way. You're undrafted. Go do what you're gonna do. Castro is watching clouds. Okay. Vitali, really? Don't go back barehanded. Actually, looks like Bramble's already got the steel. Good, that's fine. Alright, roof collapse. Well, this will boost our steel stocks. So we can actually, like, build things that we need. And we have some smeltables now. So we'll put power back on for that. Right. Would not be the worst thing to make a couple military vests, but I only have 4 components. I guess I just hold on to the steel for now. I want to build a hospital bed, though. That's something I can afford. And I can replace this thing. Okay, so furniture, hospital bed. I could make it out of certain other materials, but I don't have those. We'll put it there so I don't have to move it. And I can deconstruct this one after I have this one in play. Right, now, I don't want just anybody building it. In fact, we're going to take some of the people off construction who don't have to be on construction anymore. They're necessary for like when I have major projects, but Trigger is really the person I want doing it. So, Trigger, I know you're busy wanting to sew. No, Andos, you're not doing this job. Fuck off. Okay, hauling the steel. I'll have to release medicine for the job. Now you're busy mining more. No. Okay. Release the medicine. You'll now grab medicine stocks. Good. We can forbid the one piece in case I actually get an actual operation to do. Right, and this is now a good quality medical bed. Yay! Okay. So I want to concentrate my good work. So we're going to move this out of the way. We'll deconstruct this, and then we can move that over. Trigger, can you help me with this? Thank you. And we'll put that back there. How can I tell you to do this? Good. Okay. And then this one. Andos has got it. Well, fine. It doesn't matter. So, this will combine with this and have maximum effect. Hey. And that can be, again, set for medical. So there, our hospital now has a proper hospital bed, which will give rest boost, medical treatment quality factor boost, and immunity gain speed factor boost. And this is a big immunity gain speed factor boost, which is very nice. Compared to the regular good bed, rest effectiveness 94%, immunity gain speed factor 110. So it's 6% faster, and it gives better quality of care, and you rest better. So, good. And it'll still work for my prison. Because generally prisoners are injured when they're taken in here anyway. So that's okay. Combat supplier. It's a trade ship! Holy shit, our radio's finally caught something. Where are you? You're in bed. Get out of bed. Right. I'm going to sell off the pump shotgun. And the really incredibly bad helmet. And the steel gladius. Simple prosthetic leg would be worth buying. A joy wire, not so much. They have lots of medicine. They have one component. I will buy that component. Do they have any weapons I want to buy? I got a normal assault rifle, normal sniper rifle, power armor helmet, awful, 700. Uranium military helmet, because of course you want to buy a helmet made out of uranium, kids. We don't really need any melee weapons. The simple prosthetic leg beats the crap out of the peg leg, so that's worth having. The medicine, however, is the big buy here, I think. How much for all of it? 968? Sold. And shells? Ooh. All the shells? All the shells. Yeah. I'll take them. I mean, yeah, I could use the cash for other prosthetics in the future. Who knows whenever anything else is going to show up. That's my argument, kids. I accept. Right, we now will have 40 medicine in our base. I don't think we've ever had this much medicine. I'm still forbidding it for now. But, you know. We now have lots of actual medicine. Wow. Shame they didn't buy all of our garbage. That needs to be dealt with. Guys, sorry to pull you off like this, but we need you to do something else instead. Thank you. Oh, we got a zit. It set fire to some devil strand, but the big deal is it blew out the battery. So I'll have to shut down the smelter again. Shut down the machining table. Make sure we can get some power back into the battery. Right, well, it's been more than 50 minutes. I think this is a long episode regardless of how I cut it. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a great day, folks. Goodbye.